Alrighty, I just finished watching the first episode in the second half of season 6 of My Hero Academia, and it surpassed the manga for me in every single way, honestly. I am really surprised by how great this episode was, and I have high hopes for this half of the season. Just starting off, I want to talk about the new opening. I think this is one of My Hero Academia's best openings, at least top 3 for me so far. The symbolism in it between Shigaraki and Deku, we see Shigaraki kind of shedding his outer layers with a kind of haunting ghost of All for One, and then just his younger idealistic self is there, which Deku is trying to save. This is a big theme that they really kind of just keep reiterating, that Shigaraki looked like he needed saving regardless of all the things he's done. You can watch the opening for yourself, obviously, but there's just a lot of cool things like this, and I really love this opening. There's just so many great animation shots and etc. Now onto the actual episode. This episode expands on the manga's absolute feeling of dread at the end of the war arc. It gives us some recap, which usually could be annoying, but I actually liked it in this case. It kind of just goes over each step of the war and how it really was a back and forth and so many levels between the heroes and villains. There were losses on both sides, and they account for all of those and go over them and even expand on them. We get some more of Reed Destro's fight with Edgeshot, as well as Geten and Cementos' fight. It all feels very powerful. The voice acting's great, the animation for the most part very good, and I'm actually glad they expanded upon this because it just made the ending of this war arc feel more solidified and less fast than it was in the manga. This recap really made you feel the weight of every single moment, every single death, everyone's efforts that they put in, and the fact that Shigaraki still got away in the end. The students' reaction to Midnight's death is absolutely tragic. The voice acting just heartbreaking, and then also them reacting to Majestic, I believe his name was, dying, the magic hero. It's all extremely heartbreaking, and again, done better than the manga. These emotions and seeing them all fleshed out was just amazing to see, and I'm so happy with this episode. A big part of this episode too expanded upon the fallout from Shigaraki's decay wave attack. We see Uraraka as well as Froppy saving civilians, and we get long drawn out scenes of these civilians just begging for help everywhere. The screams, it's just deafening, and while Uraraka is still trying to save everyone and feeling motivated to do so, towards the end we see it all start to fade out as a hero kind of looks on another hero that she's watching, and he says that this is all too much and that he needs to find a new job, just being overwhelmed by the chaos and destruction all around him. After all this somberness, it's just 20 something minutes of just hitting you over the head with how impactful this war and these moments were, and honestly, I was shocked at how effective it did make me feel this way. I really do appreciate the work that everyone put in, Studio Bones. This is really just an amazing adaptation that even exceeds the manga, which is very rare for anime in my opinion. We get details on the whole report in the eyes of kind of like the public, as well as the fact that we see more public reactions to what happened with Endeavor, just saying, where is he? Where's this hero when we need him? Who is our number one hero? We see people defacing All Might statues. We see Hero Society is just collapsing in this moment under the weight of what happened. On top of all this, the heroes aren't going to get a break, as at the end of the episode, we see Shigaraki / All for One now going to Tartarus prison, seemingly for a prison break, which we get a sneak peek of in the next episode at the end. And yeah, everything is just being adapted really well, and I'm very excited for this upcoming arc. Obviously, things are in pretty dire straits, whereas the manga felt very rushed in these moments. While still good, the anime just really fleshed them out, and in my opinion, because of that, it exceeded that of the manga. It took that artistic intention and gave it the time it needed to breathe and flesh out and really make you feel for these people and characters and the absolute devastation that has happened because of this war arc. But yeah, honestly, I'm sure I'm forgetting some things. I just watched the episode, so I'm just trying my best to recap it and get this video out for you guys, but I really loved it. I think it exceeded the manga, and I hope you enjoyed the episode. Please comment your thoughts, and if you enjoyed this video, please subscribe for more, and I'll see you all in the next one.